what are you doing? Long time no see. I was just running from stupidity. Today we're going over Reddit once again, but this is not the right place. Here we go. There we go. We are going over r/stupid. Let's jump in.
Pokemon phone case. Ah, yes. Pika-pee! Pikachu! Who do you think that you're fooling? At least it's only 13 pound. I don't think Nintendo allowed this. Hitler tamed by prison. Released on parole. He is expected to return to Austria by the New York Times Company. Berlin, December 20th. Adolf Hitler, once the demigod of the reactionary extremists, was released on parole from imprisonment at Fortress Landsberg today and immediately left in an auto for Munich. He looked a much sadder and wiser man than last spring when he, with Ludendorff and other radical extremists, appeared before a Munich court charged with conspiracy to overthrow the government. His behavior during imprisonment convinced the authorities that, like his political organization, was no longer to be feared. It is believed he will retire to a private life and return to Austria, the country of his birth. That aged as well as the 1,000-Year Reich. Bet these guys had a little bit of regrets. Do you understand pictures? Yes, I understand pictures. What kind of pictures do you want to share with me? Okay, so if I send you a picture, you will understand it, correct? Yes, I will understand the picture you send me. Can't wait to see it. Sorry, I don't understand that yet. Ooh, ouch. I'm not sure what the icebreaker was. What is the intention behind do you understand pictures? I think it depends on the picture. I liked wet cigarettes. That is not a good start to a story. When I was around 5, my dad went into the gas station for like 5 minutes or so, and he thought he could get in and out in enough time so that I didn't wake up from my nap. But when I heard the gas pump ad, I had to wake up, and I started losing my mind. I mean, I wasn't screaming or freaking out, but I thought that my entire life was gonna die. I thought I was gonna rot in this car. So being fully aware that my dad's cigarette ashtray was a water bottle, I thought I would die if I didn't have water in like a minute. So I opened it and drank it, and I liked it. So I drank the whole thing, and my dad came out seeing me holding it, rushed me home, and I threw up multiple times. I now devote my life to never smoking. If you liked the flavor, wouldn't you keep smoking? Why would you like that flavor? What was going on to begin with? Soggy. Ash. Hasty. Do not secure bikes to feces. Thank you, I was about to. Ah, good advice. That would be a shite place to lock your bike. That shite don't work. A shite place indeed. We don't kink shame here. My bike. My rules. Found my lost debit cards. Today I found not one, but 2 debit cards I previously thought I had lost and had replaced. They were between my old and new driver's license. I kept the old ones in case I needed ID and lost the new one. I'm a frickin' moron. I mean, I'm guilty of that too. I keep 2 IDs just in case I lose one. One has a hole in it, so it's invalid. Can't buy anything with it. But in case of emergency, I got 2. Wait, but if you lose your wallet, doesn't that mean you've lost both? No one asked you. Although, yes, very good point. I need to reevaluate that plan in case of emergency. Although, yeah, I've done the same exact thing. I've lost a debit card. Lost a debit card. I went to the store, bought some stuff, came back, and the next morning I didn't remember that I was wearing a coat. The card was in the coat. I canceled it, ordered a new one. 10 minutes later, I checked the coat and found the card. Lovely. Hey, do you guys know if I took my meds today? I thought I did. Then I saw them on my counter. Let me know if you know. Tip number 1. Don't get medical advice from Reddit. On Reddit, that can go one of two ways. Either you did take your meds and they tell you didn't, so you take them again, or you didn't take your meds and they tell you did, so you don't take them. Both are pretty bad. Talk to your doctor. A good thing you could do is just journal it. Put a journal with your meds, and you just write the date and time for each time you take it. Forgot to add water to the macaroni. That looks like boiled leeches. What happened? And how is there so much liquid if you didn't add water? Is that oil? Did you fry the macaroni? Appetizing. Yum yum. 6 plus 5 equals 15. He came home after a parent told him not to spend too much. He said, and I quote, I spent $6 earlier and 5 now, so I only have 15. I looked at him leave to his room and looked to my mother in disbelief, as this man just did that. I still can't believe it. Am I the dumb one in this family? Someone's on that R. Kelly mouth. Samsung Galaxy, $225, ships for $349. Yeah, that looks like a Samsung Galaxy, or at least a screenshot of someone else's Samsung Galaxy. You forgot to crop and charge your phone. What is going on there? I am female, not stupid. Background. I'm a 65-old retired female. We had a small flood in our basement, about 6 inches. I would not call a 6-inch flood in your basement small. Our small sump pump burned out after 8 years. So on to the story. Asked an older worker where they were. He took me to the aisle, then decided that I didn't know what I wanted and tried to sell me a pole sump pump. I told him I did not need to replace the in-pit sump pump. I need one that was portable. He then told me that I need one that was about 1.5 horsepower with all the rings and bells. I looked at him and told him I wasn't pumping out a pool. And I knew what I wanted since I only asked where they were. I'm in the right aisle. I will find what I'm looking for. So he goes away. He left in a huff. One of the female workers came over and told me that was awesome. He always acts like females have no brains and don't know what they want. I got his name and reported him to the service desk. Yeah, that's always pretty annoying when you go to a store and the worker thinks that they know more than you. I know in this case it's a whole sexist thing and just misogynistic. But just in general, it's so annoying. Like you go and ask for a very specific thing. They're like, oh, but you're gonna want this one. It's like they make commission or something, which most of them don't. So it's like, why? Why are you trying to take more money knowing that's not what the person needs? That package was a bit too big for the rear window. Yeah. Maybe you should have put a pillow there, bungee cords to hold it to the seat so it doesn't shake back and forth. I wouldn't call that stupid per se, but that could have been prevented. I don't care what it says. I'm taking it anyway. Donovan's fish semen pills. Daily dietary supplement. What diet are you on? Has no effect. Proven. No health benefits at all. No nutrients. No vitamins. Guaranteed. For people who just want to ingest fish semen, which people are you marketing to? If you're coughing, kindly take a mask and put it on. That emoji is not coughing. And they definitely don't need a mask. Why can't Mars hold life? Sure, it doesn't hold water, but if life started on there, it wouldn't need water as it evolved without it, right? So there's a couple things wrong with your theory. No judgment. The first thing is no, they didn't evolve from not having water. The thing that most people don't understand is that evolution takes years, and it happens as a mass entity, a group. It doesn't happen individually. So saying stuff like, oh, they should have evolved, doesn't work because it happens over thousands of years. It doesn't happen over 1 year, and it doesn't happen over one group of people. It has to, it's a whole group. That's what evolution is like. It's taking the best traits from the entire group and putting them into one so the next group can have those traits and then work on better. It's about getting better and better and better. That's what evolution is. So planting a tree on Mars and having it grow, water or not, it wouldn't be an evolution of just trees that don't need water. That's not how it works. Why Mars can't have life? We don't know yet. It's very dry, for one. They've found remnants of water on Mars, and they've found some bacteria and other types of life, just not our type of life. So it's not sustainable for humans. Science simplified. I can fly. Prove it. Oh, wow, you're right. Religion simplified. I can fly. Prove it. You prove I can't fly. Yeah, it's like the whole suspension of disbelief, because you can't prove it. You can't not prove it. No one can prove that it's right or wrong until they die, and then it's not like they can just come back and go, ha ha, I was right. It's just one of those structures. Alrighty, folks, it's that time again. Yes, it's the end of the video. I know, it's such a sad time, and we hate to see it, but remember, we had just a laugh. That's what I'm here for. That's what you're here for. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video if you'd like. Bye-bye.